God says, this is not a joke. This person from your family has only 2 days left. Open this message now to save them. Listen to me. Do not scroll past this. Don't turn away. Someone in your family, someone you love is standing on the edge of eternity, and you only have 2 days to reach them. This till the very end, because if you stop now, you will miss the one thing that could save their life and their soul. I am warning you. Someone close to your heart is in danger. And not just any danger, spiritual danger, life-threatening danger. I gave you this word because I knew you would care enough to listen, care enough to act, and care enough to pray. They are not beyond hope, but they are standing in the last hours of mercy. You don't see what I see. You don't hear what I hear. But I hear the cries of the enemy whispering lies into their mind. I see the pain they're hiding from you. I see the decisions they're about to make that could end everything. But you have the power right now to fight for them. Yes, you. I gave you the authority to pray. I gave you the voice to speak life. I gave you access to the throne room of heaven, not just for yourself, but for the ones you love. And now I'm calling you to use it. Comment 1-1. If you believe I'm speaking directly to you right now, the enemy wants you to scroll. He wants you to think this is too intense or too dramatic. But he's only scared because he knows what will happen if you actually listen. He knows that if you pray right now, angels will be dispatched. He knows that if you lift up their name to me, heaven will move. He knows that you're not powerless, and so he wants to distract you, numb you, silence you. But you are not blind. You are not weak. You are not late. You are here because I placed this in your path. You were born for this kind of fight. I want you to remember that I am not a God who lies. When I speak, it is truth. When I warn, it is out of love. And when I call, it is not to scare, it is to save. This is not a curse. This is a call to rise. I am speaking this to you because your heart is open and because I know you take things seriously when it comes to the people you love. I know you have carried silent worries that no one else knows about, and I know you have seen small signs that something is not right, even if you tried to push the thought away. Those signs were not random. Those moments of concern were not just in your mind. They were warnings. They were reminders that someone you deeply care about is fighting a battle that they do not know how to win on their own. And though they may look strong on the outside, inside they are struggling in a way that only I can fully understand. That is why I am choosing you. That is why I am placing this message directly in front of you right now, at this exact moment, because timing matters. You reading this right now is not an accident. It is a divine appointment, something chosen carefully because the next 2 days carry weight in the spiritual world, even if you cannot see it with your eyes yet. There is movement happening around your loved one that you have not recognized, but I have, and that is why I am telling you to act quickly, not in fear, but in faith. I'm giving you a divine assignment. Someone's life can change because of your obedience in the next 2 days. Don't say, "What can I do?" because I have already filled your mouth with power. I have already equipped your hands for war. I have already placed my spirit within you, and greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. I need you to be serious. I need you to be bold. Speak their name aloud in your room, wherever you are right now. Call their name out before me. Stand in the gap. Plead the blood of Jesus over their mind, over their body, over their spirit. Every attack that has been sent against them is being exposed now. Every dark force hiding in their life is being shaken, because when the light comes in, the darkness flees. You are the light carrier. You are the vessel of intercession. You are the one I chose to stand between life and death for them. You don't need to have perfect words. Just speak. From your heart, I hear it all. You don't need to be a preacher. You don't need to be a prophet. You just need to care. You just need to believe. And you just need to pray, because I still respond to prayer. I still move through faith, and I still raise the dead things back to life. You may think your voice is small or your prayer isn't powerful, but in the spiritual world your words carry weight you do not even understand yet. When you speak with faith, heaven leans in. When you whisper their name with concern, angels take their positions. When you pray out of love, even the deepest darkness begins to tremble. I have seen every prayer you spoke over them before. I have seen the way you worried for them, the way you tried to help them even when they brushed it off, the way you hoped they would open up. None of that went unnoticed. even the moments you thought were nothing, even the prayers you prayed half asleep, even the quiet thoughts you lifted up while walking or working, they were all heard, and each one mattered. That is why I am asking you to pray again, to pray with more strength, more heart, and more urgency than before, because the battle over them has reached a point where your voice matters more than you realize. That family member is not beyond my reach. I don't care how far they've gone, how lost they look, how cold they feel. My hand is not too short to save, but I need you to move now. They are under attack in a way you haven't seen yet. The signs are there, but you've overlooked them. That silence wasn't peace. It was a cry for help. That distance wasn't coincidence. It was spiritual warfare. That look in their eyes wasn't just tiredness. It was torment, and I saw all of it. I'm not asking you to save them by yourself. I'm asking you to partner with me in the rescue. I am the healer. I am the deliverer. But I use people like you to tear down strongholds and build altars in their name. Like this video, if you won't let the enemy win this one, I will not let them go without a fight, and neither should you. Cry out to me, lay their name at my feet. Speak life over them even when they're surrounded by death. I've seen you cry over them in silence. I've seen you stay up at night worrying. I've heard your whispered prayers when no one else did. And now I'm telling you it wasn't in vain. I am moving. I am shifting. I am fighting. But I need your faith to activate what I'm about to do. You have wondered why things felt heavy around them, why their behavior changed, why they seemed distant or confused or tired in a way that didn't make sense. Those things were not random. They were signs of a spiritual burden pressing against them. They have been battling thoughts they couldn't explain and emotions they couldn't control. They have been trying to hide their pain because they didn't want to worry you or burden you. But I saw every moment, every tear, every silent cry. And even though you could not see the full picture, your spirit felt something. That pull in your heart was not imagination, it was me. That heaviness you felt in prayer was not coincidence, it was the spiritual pressure around them. I allowed you to sense it so that you would pray, so that you would step in, so that you would fight for them when they didn't know how to fight for themselves. And now I am calling you again, stronger than before, because these next 2 days matter in ways you cannot yet understand. You feel like you've been praying and nothing's changed. But what if I told you this moment was the one that tips the scale? What if I told you that your next prayer will shake the very foundation of their situation? What if I told you that angels are standing by, waiting for your voice to release them? You were born for this. I put my spirit in you for this. I gave you that love for them, not to break your heart, but break the chains that are trying to hold theirs. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie, a hidden nine-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger? Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever, and you will see victory. Not just survival, not just a moment of peace. I mean real lasting, miraculous turnaround, the kind that no one else could explain except to say God did it. But you must act now. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't push this off. Don't say someone else will. You are the someone. You are the voice. You are the prayer warrior they don't even know they have. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is not meant to scare you, but to awaken you. You don't have time to hesitate. The clock is ticking, but my mercy is still running. My angels are still guarding. My spirit is still speaking, and I have not given up on them, and I have not given up on you. Comment 2. If you trust that I can still turn it all around, I am the God of the impossible. I raised Lazarus. I opened blind eyes. I calmed the storm, and I can rescue your loved one. They are not too far gone. Their time is not yet done if you respond to this now. Call their name. Pray without shame. Cry if you need to. Yell if you have to. Just don't be silent. Not now. Not when they need you most. Not when eternity is knocking. The battle over their life is raging, and I, the Lord your God, am calling on you to stand in the gap. Not tomorrow, not when it's convenient. Right now, because they don't have time, but I've chosen you to fight for them. This is not a warning I give lightly. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I see the end from the beginning, and I'm telling you that without your prayer, without your voice crying out, something irreversible could happen. But do not be afraid, because fear is not from me. I'm not asking you to carry this alone. I'm asking you to stand in faith so I can carry it with you. You have more power in your words than you realize. Your prayer isn't small. Your cry isn't weak. It moves heaven. It breaks chains. And right now, that's exactly what is needed. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I'm about to do. The one you're thinking about right now, that's them. The one whose name flashed through your heart as soon as you read this, that's the person this is for. You know who they are. You've seen the changes. Maybe they've pulled away. Maybe they've stopped talking. Maybe their smile isn't reaching their eyes anymore. I see what you can't see. I see what they're hiding from you and even from themselves. I see the pain, the confusion, the danger, and I need you to be the one who doesn't stay silent while they suffer. You don't need all the answers to be effective. You don't need a title or a stage. You need to care enough to believe that your prayer still has weight, because it does. When you speak, demons tremble. When you call on my name, darkness starts to shake. When you declare my word over your loved ones, every curse and lie the enemy has spoken over them begins to fall apart. I did not bring you this far to fail. I did not wake your spirit for no reason. You were born for this. I knew this moment would come, and I knew I could trust you with it. Do not underestimate what I'm doing through this moment. Even now, I am surrounding them. My angels are covering them. My spirit is near them. But your words are a key. You unlock protection when you pray. You open up grace when you speak. You build a wall of fire around them when you cover them in intercession. The next 48 hours matter more than you know, the decisions they make, the voices they hear, the things they are tempted by, and your prayers will stand between them and destruction. Even now, I am surrounding them. My angels are covering them in ways you cannot see with your natural eyes, and my spirit is standing right beside them, even in the places where darkness tries to whisper to their mind. But your words are a key. When you open your mouth and speak, you are not just talking into the air. You are unlocking protection, opening doors to grace, building a shield around them that the enemy cannot easily cross. When you pray for them, heaven responds. When you speak over them, things shift. When you lift their name before me, you create a fire around them that pushes back every hidden attack. The next 48 hours are more important than you realize. The decisions they make, the people they talk to, the places they go, temptations that come, the thoughts that try to pull them away. Your prayers will stand between them and danger, between them and destruction, between them and choices that could change everything. That is why I am urging you, calling you, and drawing you to pray right now. If you could see what I'm doing behind the scenes, you would never doubt again. I am shifting things in ways you cannot imagine. I am interrupting plans of darkness and canceling attacks that were supposed to reach them. I am touching their heart, even when they are asleep and don't realize why they suddenly feel uneasy or restless. But your voice fuels the fight. Your obedience activates the rescue. Your prayer strengthens the defenses I am building around them. You may feel powerless, but you are not. You are holding something far stronger than you understand. The authority I gave you in my name. I want you to speak life. Don't speak fear. Don't speak doubt. Speak life like you believe something will change. Speak healing like you know I can still restore. Speak protection like you understand that your words are not empty. Speak in a way that shows you know I am listening, because I am. I see every moment when you broke down in tears for them. I know the heaviness you feel when you watch someone you love slip into sadness, depression, addiction, distance, confusion, or wrong choices. I know how helpless you have felt watching them drift away while you tried to hold on. but every tear you shed was seen. I counted each one, none of them were wasted, ignored, or forgotten. I felt every ache you carried inside your heart. That is why I am speaking to you now, to let you know that it is not too late, but you have to act. You have to pray like everything depends on it, because in these 2 days it truly does. These hours matter, these moments matter, your voice matters. Comment 555. If you believe I can do the impossible, then stand in unity. There is power in agreement. Do not pray alone. Share this word with someone who has faith. Call a friend who believes. Join your voices together and pray. Where 2 or more gather in my name, I show up. I move, I heal, I restore, I break chains, I reveal truth. But you must believe. You must push fear aside and stop letting worry or delay steal the moment I am offering you. This is a holy moment. Step into it with faith and watch the miracle unfold before your eyes. You've seen miracles in the Bible and thought they belonged to another time, another world, another story. But I am still the same God. I still raise the dead. I still part the sea. I still shut the mouths of lions. I still walk through fire with my people, and I will step into this situation for you if you let me. You may look at them and think they are too far gone, too cold, too distant, too broken, too hardened, but I hold every heart in my hand. I know how to reach them in ways no one else can. I know how to speak into their spirit when they are alone. I know how to interrupt their darkness with a burst of light, and I will do it, but your prayer invites my hand to move. Your authority is real. Your words are spiritual weapons. You are not sitting on the sidelines. You are in the center of the battle, and whether you want to be or not, you are involved because your love ties you to them, but you do not have to be afraid because I am fighting with you. I go before you. I am the Lord of hosts. When I rise to defend someone who belongs to me, no enemy can stand, no plan of hell can succeed, no curse can cling, no chain can hold. I am moving now. So rise up, child. Speak, pray, declare. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait until you feel strong. Just do it. Walk through your home and call their name aloud. Open your Bible and read promises over them. Fast if you need to. Intercede with all your heart for the next 2 days. Make the mission. Do not worry about anything else right now. This is the assignment I am placing on your spirit. This is the fight you were born to win. They may not understand how close they are to danger, but you do. That is why I'm showing you. I trust you to help pull them back. In the same way I sent prophets with urgent messages, I am sending this word to you. And just like those prophets saved nations through obedience, your obedience today could change the entire direction of someone's life. You have no idea how many generations will be affected because you pray. You are not only saving one person, you are saving a legacy. You are breaking patterns that have been passed down for decades. You are ending cycles that ran through your bloodline. You are turning what the enemy meant for destruction into a story of deliverance and restoration. I did not give you this word to overwhelm you. I gave it to you because I know your heart. I knew you would care. I knew you would listen. I knew you would respond. You are the one in your family who feels deeply, sees spiritually, and hears the call. That is not random. It is purpose. There is a reason you are the one reading this and not someone else. I placed a mantle on your shoulders, not to crush you, but to lift you into authority. You may not feel ready, but I am with you. And when I am with you, you are capable of more than you know. You are equipped. You are strengthened. You are anointed. Comment 777 to stand in full faith that heaven is working through you right now. Let's not act like this doesn't feel heavy. It does, and that is okay. You are dealing with something spiritual, something deeper than what your eyes can see. The enemy wants you to feel alone, overwhelmed, tired, and unsure. But remember the same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives inside you. You are not carrying this by yourself. I am lifting you. I am strengthening you. I am breathing through you. You have backup. All of heaven is standing at attention, ready to move when you speak. You just need to speak. You just need to act. They don't see this battle, but you do, and that is why it matters. The attacks around them have been quiet and hidden. They have been smiling on the outside while hurting inside. They have been pretending everything is fine, but spiritually they have been under pressure. The enemy has been whispering, pushing, and trying to gain ground. But now in these last hours, it is your prayer that will hold the line. Your voice will push the darkness back. Your praise will shake the atmosphere. Do not let numbness or distraction pull you away. Stay awake, stay alert, stay engaged. They are depending on you, even if they don't know it yet. You feel like your prayers didn't work before, but every single one of them mattered. Every prayer you ever prayed for them was stored. Not one was ignored or wasted. They became incense before my throne, and when the right time comes, they pour out like fire. This is that time. The lid has been lifted. Heaven is responding. You may not see the answer yet, but the breakthrough has already begun. You worry because they seem far from me, but I am closer than they know. I have been speaking through their dreams, stirring their thoughts, and placing signs in front of them. They might ignore them, but I don't stop. Even when they rebel, even when they shut down, even when they pull away, I remain near. But now I want to do more. I want to rescue them, and your prayer is the key. They need your voice because they cannot pray for themselves right now. They need your hope because they have lost theirs. They need your faith because theirs is weak. They need you to remember who I am when they have forgotten. I have not changed. I am still the healer, the restorer, the deliverer. What I did before, I will do again. This is not history, this is now. Comment 999 if you trust that I am already surrounding them. You want to know why the enemy attacked you so much lately? Why you've been tired, distracted, anxious, or confused? This is why. He knew this moment was coming. He knew what happens when a child of God wakes up. He knew the danger you bring to his plans. Your prayer shakes darkness. Your praise breaks chains. Your boldness destroys fear. You showed up anyway. You made it here. And because you're here, his grip is slipping. You are not just someone in their life. You are the intercessor. You are the warrior. You are the wall. You are the one who sees spiritually and feels deeply. You were made for this. You were born to rise in moments like this. My spirit, my power, my fire lives in you. And when you call on me, I come with strength, with might, with glory. This is not just a moment. It is a battlefield, and you are not alone. Think about how much they mean to you. Think about every memory, every conversation, every laugh, every tear. Let that love fuel your fight. Let it become your fire. You are not helpless. You are heard. Every tear you've cried is sacred to me. I have collected each one, and I promise you they will not be wasted. I will use them. I will respond to them. I will move. Now lift their name. Speak it again. Say it out loud wherever you are. Break the silence with power. There is something holy happening in the spirit as you do. Chains are breaking. Blind eyes are opening. Demons are backing off. Hope is being born again. This is not you hoping for change. This is you activating it. I gave you this moment to make a stand, and I am standing with you. There is still time, but there is not much. The clock is not just ticking, it's racing, and every moment counts. These next 2 days are more than just hours. They're a battleground for one soul I love, one soul you love. You might wonder why this feels so intense, why the urgency is so strong. It's because spiritual battles rarely make announcements. They don't come with sounds or warnings that your natural ears can hear. They move quietly at first, almost unnoticed, slowly tightening their grip, and then suddenly everything shifts at once. But I see the build-up long before you can. I see the hidden things they have kept inside. I see the weight pressing down on your loved one even when they smile. I see the temptation forming like a trap, waiting for the exact moment to pull them in. And I'm alerting you now, not later, because later might be too late. I don't give warnings without purpose. I don't stir your heart for no reason. This is not fear. This is preparation. This is mercy, dressed as urgency, calling you to act before something tries to break them. Comment 1010. If you're choosing to act in faith and not delay, you need to know this. Some things can be delayed and still turn out okay. This is not one of those things. Their life, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, is reaching a tipping point. The next decision they make could push them into danger or pull them back into safety. And I've chosen you to stand for them while they don't have the strength to stand for themselves. You may think you're not the right person. You may think someone else is more spiritual, more strong, or more experienced. But I looked across your whole family and I chose you. Not because you shout the loudest, not because you know every verse, not because you feel powerful, but because you have a heart that listens when I whisper. You have a spirit that moves when I nudge you. You have compassion that others overlook, and that is all I need. They might be pretending everything is fine. They might be laughing with friends or posting photos that look happy and calm. They might be showing the world that their life is perfect, but I see deeper. I see the fear they carry when the lights are off. I see the lies whispered in their mind when they are alone. I see the wounds from their past that haven't healed yet. I see their silent battles. I see the confusion, the heaviness, the pressure. And I see how close they are to making a choice that could change everything. That is why I am asking you to be the one who does not look away. Be the one who lifts their name to heaven when no one else knows what they are facing. Be the one who stands in the gap. This is what it means to love like Christ, not only when things are easy, not only when the timing is convenient, but when the weight is heavy, when the fight is spiritual, when the moment is urgent. This is the kind of love I have placed inside you. This is the kind of love that breaks chains. This is the kind of love that saves lives. You are not alone in this fight. I am moving with you, and when I move, nothing stays the same. Do not underestimate what I can do in 48 hours. I created the whole earth in 6 days. I split the sea in a moment. I shut the mouths of lions in the dark of night. I raised Jesus on the 3rd day. I do not need long stretches of time to work. I do not need everything to be perfect. I need access, and when you pray, you open the door. When you speak my name, you invite my power into the situation. When you lift their name, you make space for me to move. When you pray, you give me access. You whisper, "Come in, Lord, take over." And I do, but you must say it. You must pray it. You must believe it. Comment 1515 to declare full trust in my timing and my power. Don't just think about praying. Don't say, "I'll do it later." Pray now. Set aside time. Speak their name again and again. Anoint your home if you can. Lay your hands on their photo. Walk through your house and speak my promises. My promises are loud. Get loud if you need to. Whisper if your heart is heavy. But whatever you do, do not stay silent. Don't say they'll be fine. Don't assume someone else is praying. You are the one I called, and I will answer not because you're perfect, but because you're mine. You are covered in grace. You are surrounded by angels. You are guided by my Spirit. And when you move in obedience, all of heaven moves with you. Every word you speak is amplified in the Spirit. Every prayer you pray comes with the full force of heaven behind it. I do not ignore faith. I do not overlook love. And you are filled with both, even if you feel small or unsure. You may not feel like your voice is strong, but it is. Your voice carries weight in the spiritual realm. Your words tear down walls. Your praise shakes foundations. When you speak life over them, darkness has to leave. When you speak healing, sickness cannot stay. When you call their name before me, I fill the room around them with angels. This is not imagination. This is truth. This is spiritual law, and you are walking in it right now. So do not stop. Do not slow down. Keep pressing. Keep praying. Keep pushing. This is not a one-time prayer. This is a 2-day war for their soul. Yes, it is heavy. Yes, it is intense, but I will give you strength. I will refresh you while you fight. I will hold you while you stand. You won't burn out. You won't break down, because I am your source, I am your fuel, and I am your Father. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes. and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I love them more than you ever could, and that is saying something, because I know how deeply you love them. I created them. I shaped them. I know their every thought, every fear, every wound. I know what they have been through. I know what they hide. I know where the pain began and where the chains formed, and I know how to set them free. But I want you to be part of that freedom. I want you to witness the miracle with your own eyes. I want you to see what prayer can do, how powerful it really is. This is not just about saving a moment. This is about redeeming a life. Imagine who they could become if they were set free. Imagine the joy waiting for them. Imagine the peace their heart could finally feel. Imagine the purpose they could walk into. You are not just praying for survival. You are praying for destiny. You are pulling their future out of the fire. You are stopping what was meant for destruction and exchanging it for restoration. You don't need to know what comes next. Just trust me with what is happening right now. I will guide you step by step. Just don't let go. Don't pull back. Don't assume this will sort itself out without prayer. I am calling you because they need you right now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now, you are their covering. You are their shield. You are the one who will carry them through. They are chosen for you because you carry something inside you that hell is afraid of. You carry love, faith, and authority. And right now your obedience is creating a path for someone close to you to survive something the enemy planned to destroy them with. This is not just a feeling. This is a spiritual assignment. I'm not speaking vaguely. I'm not hinting. I am saying clearly again. Someone in your family is closer to danger than you know. 2 days, that's what you have, not to panic, not to fear, but to act with prayer, love, and spiritual strength. This is why you feel the urgency. That stirring inside you is not stress. It is heaven calling you to action. Comment 1717. If you receive this assignment with a willing heart, then understand this. They may not listen to me right now. They may not pick up a Bible or pray on their own, but they will listen to you. They know your voice. They trust your care. Even when they don't show it, your love reaches places nothing else can. You might not think they're watching your life, but they are. You might not feel influential, but your actions have planted seeds in their heart for years, and now those seeds need water. Your tears are watering them, your prayers are waking them up, your faith is making room for the breakthrough. I'm already at work, but I've chosen to move through you. That's how I've always worked. I used Moses to part the sea. I used David to defeat the giant. I used Esther to save her people, and now I'm using you not because you're perfect, but because you're willing. You don't need perfection. You need faith, and you have faith even in your trembling. Even when you feel weak, your strength in me is powerful. The spiritual battle around them has been intense. You haven't seen all of it, but I have, and I've had enough. I'm ready to crush every plan set against them. I'm ready to silence every lie. I'm ready to break every curse, but I need your prayers to agree with heaven. I need your voice to drown out the noise around them. I need your faith to reach beyond what your eyes can see. Comment 1212. If you believe chains are already breaking, then remember what I did with the prodigal son. He walked away. He wasted everything. He ignored the love waiting for him. But when he turned back even a little, the father ran to him. That father didn't wait in disappointment. He didn't wait demanding answers. He ran in mercy. That is me. That is who I am. I run. I embrace. I restore. And I am ready to run to your loved one. I'm preparing the celebration, the robe, the restoration. But you must pray them back into my arms. You may say, God, I've prayed before and nothing happened, but I say this is not like before. This is different. This is divine timing. You are standing in a holy intersection, and what you do right now can shift everything. Don't let discouragement silence you. Don't let past disappointment stop your present obedience. Just because you haven't Seen results yet doesn't mean I wasn't working. Some miracles grow roots before they bloom. Yours is about to bloom. You've worried for them. You've cried for them. You've wondered if you should have done more. But I am not calling you to carry guilt. I am calling you to carry power. What you do in the next 2 days is what matters most. You don't need to fix everything. You don't need to say perfect words. Just pray. Just believe. Just intercede. Your love is stronger than you think. And when mixed with my spirit, it can move mountains. This moment you are in right now is not just about saving someone from danger or trying to help them make better choices. It goes much deeper than that. This moment is about pulling them toward the purpose I created them for. They were made with intention, with care, with destiny. I shaped their life with meaning long before you ever worried about them. They are not an accident or a mistake. Even with the battles they have fought, the struggles they carry, the pain they try to hide, or the rebellion that sometimes rises up in them, they still belong to me. Nothing about their past or their actions can make me let go of them. And you must understand something important. You are the bridge between where they are right now and where I want to take them. You are helping connect their present to their future. You are helping guide them toward the place I have prepared for them. That is why you cannot stop praying. Do not stop building. That bridge, every prayer you pray becomes another strong stone. Every word of faith becomes another piece of wood laid down, another part of the path that will help them cross over into a new season. And sooner than you think, they will walk across that bridge you have been building with faith. The enemy has tried to convince you that your loved one is too far gone, too lost, too stubborn, or too closed off to change. He whispers that it is too late for them, that they have already made up their mind, that they do not want help, and that nothing you do will matter. But I am the God of resurrection. I am the God who brings dead things back to life. I restore minds that seem shattered beyond repair. I heal wounds that sit deep inside the heart. I renew hope where there was none. I make rivers flow through dry deserts. I make roads open up in places that look like wilderness. What you are praying for is not impossible. You are praying to the one who does the impossible every single day without effort, without limitation, without delay in power. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. They may not say it with their mouth, but deep down inside, they want healing, they want change, they want peace, they want a way out of confusion. They want freedom from the things that have been weighing them down, but they do not know how to ask. They do not know where to start. They do not know how to express the pain that has been living inside them for years. That is why your prayers are so powerful. You are asking for them when they cannot ask for themselves. You are standing in faith for them when they do not know how to stand. And I hear every prayer you pray. I hear every word, even the ones you whisper quietly. I hear tears that fall when you cannot speak. I hear the groans that rise from your spirit, and I am responding to every bit of it. So do not just pray once. Keep praying for the next 2 days. Take time aside just for this. Speak their name out loud. Declare words from Scripture over their life. If you have oil, anoint your hands and stretch them out in faith as a symbol of your trust in me. Worship me on their behalf. Praise me even when you feel tired or hurting. You might not see anything change right away, but something is happening each minute. You are breaking through layers you cannot see. Every moment matters, every cry matters. I have not forgotten your loved one, and I have not forgotten you. You are not just a random voice calling out in desperation. You are my child, you carry my heart, and because you care deeply about them, I care about what you are asking me for. I am not silent, even when you feel like the world is quiet. I am speaking through this very moment. I will not leave you without an answer that matters. Your obedience is holy. The faith you hold on to even when it feels heavy is keeping a door open for a miracle. I am still speaking, still moving, and this moment is still sacred. Heaven is not silent about your situation. There is movement happening behind the scenes, movement you cannot see with your eyes, but it is real. Angels have been assigned to the person you are praying for. Protection is pushing back danger that tried to come near them. Darkness is being stopped before it reaches them. All of this is happening because you chose to listen instead of giving up. Every minute you stay focused, every time you lift up their name, every time you hold your heart steady in faith, you strengthen the shield around them. What you do in the unseen world is shaping what will soon become visible. Comment, "Glory to God," to honor what He is already doing even before you see it. I know you are tired. I know the weight of this has been heavy on your shoulders. I know the fear of someone you love being close to danger makes your chest feel tight, but listen closely. I did not bring you this far to leave you now. I am your strength. I am the one holding you up. When you feel like you cannot carry another prayer, another worry, another tear, I am the one carrying you. My presence is not far from you. It is closer than your next breath. Your loved one is still here because of grace. They are still breathing because mercy stepped in where destruction tried to walk in. And now I am inviting you to partner with me in what comes next. This is not just a rescue of the body. This is a rescue of the heart and soul. Something inside them is shifting, even if they do not show it on the outside yet. Something is breaking open inside. A hard wall is beginning to crack. A false voice is starting to fade. Light is entering the places that were once dark. Do not stop believing right now. This is not the moment to doubt or to think. Nothing is happening. The enemy always lies the loudest right before a breakthrough. He wants you to think your prayers are useless, that your words are empty, that your effort is wasted. But your prayers are not echoes in an empty room. They are thunder in the spirit. They are breaking chains. They are pushing back darkness. They are reopening doors that were closing. They are making a way where there was no way before. Sometimes the biggest miracles come in the quietest ways, not with noise or dramatic signs at first, but with small shifts in the heart, a moment of clarity, a moment where harmful thoughts pause, a sudden feeling of calm, a tear that falls without reason, a breath that feels lighter. These small signs are holy. They are happening even now. You may soon notice changes in how they talk, how they look, how they feel around you. You might sense peace where there used to be tension. Do not be surprised. That is the beginning of restoration. That is me answering. That is the first breath of a new season. But even with these early signs, you must keep guarding this moment with prayer. Protect it like a small flame in strong wind. Do not let fear, doubt, or negativity from others blow against it. This is between you and me. This is holy work, and I trusted you with it because I know you take it seriously. Comment, Jesus is Lord. Keep standing firm in belief because the person you are praying for has been surrounded by confusion for a long time. They have heard too many voices trying to define their worth. Voices from past wounds, trauma, the world, and even the enemy. But my voice is rising higher. I am breaking through the noise. I am reminding them who they truly are. They were never created for destruction. They were never meant to stay lost in darkness. They were made for purpose, for hope, for love, and for light. Even when they forgot that truth, I never did, and because you remembered for them, because you stood in the gap, I am shifting the direction of their life. This moment is not just protection. This is a turning point. Years from now, they will look back and realize that something unseen saved them, and you will know it was prayer. It was obedience. It was divine intervention. You may wonder what happens after the 2 days of prayer. You may ask yourself how you will know the prayers worked, but do not worry about that. Do not try to jump ahead. Stay faithful in the present. I am already ahead of you. I already know how this ends, and my plans are filled with hope. What secret did the FBA hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Keep speaking life over their name. Keep declaring protection over their mind and heart. Each time you pray, darkness loses more space, and while you are praying for them, guard your own heart too. Do not let worry consume you. I am covering you with peace. You are not losing yourself in this battle. You are being strengthened by it. I will give you rest even while the storm is calming. This is holy ground you are standing on. This is where sorrow will turn into joy. This is where fear becomes faith. Everything you have poured out has reached me. Nothing has gone unnoticed. You are standing at the edge of something sacred. Weight you feel is not just emotion. It is spiritual fire. It is my presence drawing close because you drew close to me. I called, and you answered, and now I am showing you that what you are doing in these 2 days is more powerful than you think. This is not just helping someone through a hard moment. This is pulling them back from the edge, an edge they may not even realize they have been standing on. Comment, He is faithful. If you are trusting me through the unseen battle, know this: your prayers are disrupting darkness. Your words are breaking lies. Your hope is pushing back depression. Your cries for mercy are crushing temptation. Right now, the enemy is losing his grip. The person you love is not surviving by luck. They are being kept by grace. Sometimes the ones we fight hardest for show the least change on the outside because their wounds are deep. But I heal layer by layer. I never waste time. What I start, I finish. You have wondered, what if I fail them? What if I do not pray enough? Release that pressure. This is not about perfection. It is about a surrendered heart. I am not asking you to do my job. I am asking you to do yours. Pray, trust, love, believe. I will handle the rescue. I will handle the miracle. This is a partnership between us, and one day, when you look at that and see the light back in their eyes, you'll know you didn't just watch it happen. Your love is stronger than you think. You may not always see it, and you may not always feel it, but there is a strength inside you that has been shaped through everything you've been through. Your love has been tested, stretched, and pulled in ways most people will never understand, but it never fully broke. Even on the days when you felt drained, even on the nights when you felt empty, even when you questioned whether you had anything left to give, something in you still kept going. That is strength. That is love. That is the part of you that has carried you through moments you didn't know you could survive. You think your love is small because you measure it by the moments you feel tired, but heaven measures it by the moments you kept showing up even when your heart was hurting. You have carried so much quietly. There are things you have walked through that you never spoke about, not because you didn't want help, but because there were no words big enough to explain what was happening inside you. There were days when you felt like life placed too much weight on your shoulders, and yet somehow you still managed to stand. You still managed to care for others. You still managed to pray, to hope, to believe, even when you felt like everything around you was falling apart. You don't realize how powerful that makes you. You don't realize how much heaven has watched you, how many battles you fought that no one saw, how many times you chose love when anger or bitterness would have been easier. There were moments when you gave to people who never gave anything back. You stayed loyal to people who didn't treat your heart with the same care and respect you showed them. You forgave people who didn't ask to be forgiven. You stayed soft in a world that tried to harden you. You stayed kind when you had every reason to be cold. And even though you felt alone sometimes in your kindness, heaven kept record of every unseen moment, every quiet sacrifice, every time you helped someone without expecting anything in return. That is why your love is stronger than you think. It has survived storms that were meant to break you. It has survived losses that should have hardened you completely. It has survived disappointments that could have shut your heart down forever. You don't always see the depth of your own love because you've been in survival mode. You've been moving from one challenge to the next. You've been trying to stay steady, trying to stay faithful, trying to stay hopeful, even when your heart felt fragile. But God saw every moment of that. God saw you trying when you were tired. God saw you show patience even when your emotions wanted to give up. God saw you hold your tongue when you could have spoken out in anger. God saw you choose peace when someone tried to push you into conflict. God saw you give love in situations where you did not receive love in return. There are people who hurt you not because you were weak, but because you were the one who loved the most. Your heart is powerful, but it has been wounded. You kept loving even when love didn't come back the same way. You kept caring even when others didn't treat your emotions with the respect you deserved, and even though that created pain inside you, it also created strength within you. You have emotional muscles that were formed through heartbreak. You have wisdom that was built through disappointment. You have compassion that was shaped through your own lonely seasons. And even when you didn't get the love you gave, God never let your love go unnoticed. There is a reason God is speaking this to you now. You've been thinking something is wrong with you, like maybe you love too deeply, maybe you care too much, maybe your heart is too open, maybe your loyalty is too strong, but heaven is saying the opposite. You are not broken for loving the way you do. You are blessed. You are chosen. You are built with a level of love that is rare. God designed your heart to be soft, but strong, gentle, but resilient, kind, but powerful. You are not weak for wanting to give love. You are strong because you continue to love in a world where many people have forgotten how. Your love has kept relationships alive. Your love has held families together. Your love has brought comfort to people who never knew how to say thank you. Your love has healed others in ways you may never hear about. Your love has supported others through battles they would not have survived without you. You may not hear it often, but your presence has mattered more than you know. The way you show up for people, the way you encourage them, the way you stand by them, the way you pray for them, these things matter deeply in heaven's eyes, and God is saying that not one moment of this has been wasted. There were times when you gave more love than you received, and that imbalance made you feel empty. You wondered whether you would ever find someone who loves with the same depth as you. You wondered whether your kindness made you vulnerable to being mistreated. You wondered whether your heart was too open, too trusting, too giving, but God is saying that the problem was never your love. The problem was the environment you placed it in. Your heart was powerful, but the people around you were not ready for that kind of love. They did not know how to value it. They did not know how to protect it, but heaven values it. Heaven treasures it. Heaven is preparing people who will honor it. Your love is strong, but recently you've been feeling tired, emotionally, spiritually. Mentally, you feel like you've poured out so much that you don't know what you have left. You have moments when you sit with your own thoughts and wonder who is there for you the way you've always been there for others. You wonder who prays for you with the same passion you pray for others. You wonder who checks on your heart with the same tenderness you offer the people you care about. You wonder who carries your emotional weight the way you carry theirs. Sometimes it feels like you're the strong one for everyone, but you haven't had space to be held yourself. God wants you to know that He has been holding you. Every tear, every heavy moment, every quiet ache, every long night. God was holding you. You were never carrying all of this by yourself. You just didn't see it because you're used to being strong. You're used to managing things alone. You're used to being the one who supports everyone else. But even the strongest hearts need rest. Even the deepest love needs to be refilled. Even the bravest soul needs to be reminded that they are not alone. God is not asking you to stop loving. He is not asking you to harden your heart. He is not asking you to change the way you care. Instead, He is pouring freshness into you. He is giving you new strength. He is bringing healing to the places in you that have been worn out. He is restoring the parts of your heart that were stretched too far. He is giving you peace where you had anxiety. He is giving you calm where you had confusion. He is giving you clarity where you had uncertainty. He is giving you justice where you felt wronged. He is giving you protection where you felt exposed. He is giving you comfort where you felt empty. There is a shift happening inside you. You may not see it yet, but you will feel it. Soon, you will feel lighter. You will feel stronger. You will feel clearer. You will feel more grounded. You will feel more protected. You will feel more understood. God is aligning you with people who love like you do. People who don't take you for granted. People who don't drain you. People who don't just receive from you but pour into you. People who value your heart the same way you value theirs. People who match your loyalty, your kindness, your effort, and your sincerity. Everything you've been through has shaped you, but it has not broken you. You are stepping into a season where your love will not be ignored, your love will not be wasted, Your love will not be misused. Your love will not be taken lightly. Your love will be honored, valued, respected, and cherished. You will be met at the level you give. You will be loved with the same depth you offer. You will be understood without having to over-explain. You will be supported without being the only one holding everything together. You will feel seen, heard, and cared for in a way you haven't experienced before. This is why God is speaking to you right now, because you have given so much, and now heaven is giving back to you. Love is not leaving your life. Love is entering your life in a fuller, healthier, stronger way. You don't have to worry about losing your softness. God is protecting your heart. You don't have to worry about being used anymore. God is surrounding you with people who see your worth. You don't have to worry about carrying everything alone. God is sending support from directions you never expected. You don't have to worry about your future. God is already preparing it. Your love has power. Your love has weight. Your love has purpose. Your love has impact. Your love has heaven's blessing. Continue to love, but love from a place of strength, not survival. Love with wisdom, not exhaustion. Love with peace, not fear. Love with confidence, not insecurity. Love knowing that God is guiding your relationships and protecting your heart. Everything you gave in the past is coming back to you in a better form. Everything you lost is returning with greater value. Everything that hurt you is becoming a lesson that leads to healing. You are not entering a season of giving out your last bit of energy. You are entering a season of divine refilling. You are entering a season of emotional restoration. You are entering a season where your heart will feel lighter, safer, and more cared for. You are entering a season where you will no longer feel like you're loving alone. Heaven is giving you people who will walk with you, support you, and love you in ways that restore your soul. So hear this clearly. Your love is not weak. Your love is not too much. Your love is not a mistake. Your love is a gift from heaven. Your love is a reflection of God's love, and God is rewarding that now. You are going to feel stronger, not because you forced yourself to be strong, but because God is strengthening you from the inside out. You are getting back everything you poured out, multiplied, refined, and restored. You did not lose by loving. You planted seeds, and now your harvest is coming. God is not ignoring your love. He is honoring it. He is blessing it. He is protecting it, and He is expanding it. You will feel that soon in ways that surprise you, heal you, and fill you with peace. And because of that, I'm pouring more strength into you now.